There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino Is the Name. Hey, yo, what's going on right now? You're watching Casino Is the Name, and in this video, we're going to talk about the Forbes list. Now, why I'm choosing to cover the Forbes list in this video is because when I was looking at it, it just has some interesting information on it. And I really wanted to talk more so about who is on the Forbes, why they're on the Forbes, what industry they're in, because I think that if you can see the industry leaders, you can kind of see what's going on, I guess, kind of in the economy, because some things change. Things have been fluctuating, and I'm going to talk about that right now. The reason why I say things have been fluctuating, because number one on Forbes list was not number one on Forbes before the pandemic, okay? And so this, the COVID relief funds were really good to this guy, okay? In case you don't know who I'm referring to Bernard Arnault, okay? Bernard Arnault and family, to be specific, but he is worth $211 billion. $211 billion. And I don't know if you guys know who that is. Some of you may, some of you may not. But he is, I guess, the largest, I'm assuming from what I was told, he's the largest holder of luxury goods, like items, brands. So like brands like Louis Vuitton is under his empire. And he wasn't always the top of Forbes. Most people would have been surprised to know that he's from the fashion industry, when most people think that the top of the Forbes list is going to be, you guessed it, technology based. And what's, you know, which rightfully so is primarily the top people in the Forbes category. Elon Musk is number 2. A lot of people think he was number 1. He might have been number 1 between him and Jeff Bezos, who kind of like going back and forth with number 1 prior to the pandemic. But how did Mr. Bernard Arnault become the richest person on Forbes? And that is because when everybody started getting all this COVID relief money, what do you think they went out and did? They went out and they bought stuff that they couldn't buy before. They couldn't buy before, because some people were making more money than they was making when they was working. And of course there was a lot of fraud going on and stuff like that, but people were not having to spend money in gas. They were home and they were able to save more money that way, and they would get more money just by being home than what they were making before. And so it's just a lot of money flowing to people who didn't necessarily have any other good uses for it except for to buy things that they couldn't buy before. Okay, it's probably a lot of Lamborghinis and things like that were purchased during that time, more probably than ever before. And so people who were not used to having money, they went out and they finally got a chance to get that Gucci purse and that Louis Vuitton purse and all of those nice luxury brand items that they've always wanted since they were children, I guess. They were able to go out and they were able to purchase these things to feel good about themselves. And I want to say I'm not knocking you for those people for going out and buying things that made them feel better about their situation, but, you know, of course, wasn't necessarily the best decision. I mean, it was great for him, you know, but he jumped way ahead of all of the technology guys. So let's go down the list. Okay, so number 1 is Bernard Arnault. Number 2 is Elon Musk. Now, they have him on this list as, companies, the companies that he has that gave him this ranking are Tesla and SpaceX. And it says in the industry that he's in is automotive. But we know that Tesla, even though it's a car company, it's more so a technology-based company. I don't know why it wouldn't be maybe automotive / technology, but they have it as automotive. Not really sure why, but that's what they have them as. So they have Tesla and SpaceX, traveling out of space. Maybe I can see the SpaceX thing more so than technology because, you're dealing with rocket ships. But Tesla for sure. It's heavily based on technology. Not sure why he's not under technology when it comes to this, but I'm going to go ahead and group him under technology because he's an innovative person. So he owns Twitter. Well, it's not called X. And there's a lot of technology under his ranking. Now, first let me go back to Mr. Arnault. So Mr. Arnault is worth $211 billion. Elon, number 2, is worth $180 billion. It's $21 billion $31 billion between them. That's a lot of money. That's a lot. Between number 1 and number 2, $31 billion. That's a lot. That's a lot of money in between. All right. Also, I'm drinking my Tallahassee tea. This is my brand. It's my face on the front. All right, so it's not in stores yet. This is a prototype. All right. Number 2 is Larry Ellison, Mr. Larry Ellison. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 2 is Elon Musk. Number 3, I don't know why I didn't see it. Number 3 is Jeff Bezos. Of course. And Jeff Bezos is worth $114 billion. $114 billion. And that is a huge gap between him and Elon. That's a huge gap. So, yeah, it's a huge gap. It's like $66 billion or something between the two. But, yeah, so number 1, Bernard Arnault. Number 2, Elon Musk. And of course, Elon Musk is known for Tesla, SpaceX, and they have him on automotive, but we're going to group him ourselves under, I'm going to group him under technology. I don't know what they're talking about. Jeff Bezos, of course, that's the guy who owns Amazon or who started Amazon, and so he falls under the industry of technology, like Elon should as well. Number 4 is Larry Ellison, and he's worth $107 billion, which is only $7 billion shy of Jeff Bezos. So, and he's over Oracle. Well, his company is Oracle, and they're also technology based. Now, my favorite on the list, my favorite on this list is my dog Warren Buffett. Okay, that's the big homie right there. He's worth $106 billion. Is this his age? I think this is his age. Is 92. Keep pushing, my dog. So his company is Berkshire Hathaway, and he came from the good old system of finance and just investing, okay? Number 5. So he was number 5. And trying to see, is he the oldest? Excuse me. Is he the oldest on this list? He is the oldest on this list. Okay, so I'm still looking. Okay, you have to get all the way down to number, we're not going to even go down that far. Number 95, number 47 is actually older than him. We're not going to go that far. We're going to do the top 20 people. All right. So next is under Warren Buffett is his partner. So Warren Buffett, my partner, right? And right next to him, his partner is Bill Gates. All right, so long-standing rich guys. They were always on this list for like many years, way before Jeff Bezos, way before Elon Musk. These guys always been around. So Bill Gates is $2 billion, excuse me, behind Warren Buffett. And also, Warren Buffett's company is called Berkshire Hathaway, and Bill Gates' company is Microsoft, okay? And Bill Gates also, of course, falls under technology, all right? So far, let me see, that's number 6. So out of 6 people, 1, 2, 3, 4 people, because I'm putting Elon Musk in that, 4 people fall under, 4 people fall under technology. So top 6 people, 4 people are still technology. Now, this is an interesting one. All right, number 7 is very interesting. Number 7 is Michael Bloomberg, right? And you see Bloomberg, covering like the stock market and all of that kind of stuff. The company is called Bloomberg, and it's a media and entertainment company. And out of the top 20, it is the only media and entertainment company. Go figure. That's interesting to me. Okay, number 8 is Mr. Carlos Slim. I think his last name is Halou. I'm not really sure, so I'm just calling him Mr. Carlos Slim. Mr. Carlos, he's down in Mexico. And by the way, since we're going to say Mexico, Mr. Bernard Arnault, number 1 on our list, is from France. Everybody else has been from the United States, down to number 8, which is Mr. Carlos Slim. He's worth so Michael Bloomberg is worth $94.5 billion. Mr. Carlos is worth $93 billion. Out of Mexico, and his company is called Telecom, and he made his money from telecom. That's what it says. His company is called Telecom, but the industry he's in is telecom. So cell phones. He's the person who, I think he owns the most cell phone towers or has the biggest cell phone company in Mexico. Okay. Number 9 is Mukesh Ambani. He's out of India. He has $83.4 billion. That's his worth. And I guess it's showing that it's down. Warren Buffett, okay. So Elon Musk is down. Jeff Bezos is down. Warren Buffett is down. Bill Gates is down. Mukesh Ambani is also down. All of their, I guess all of their worth was higher, so it's a little down. I don't know how much down it is. Maybe it's a lot down. I don't know. But all of their net worth is down. So far we're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. So 5 out of the top 9 people, their billions are actually down, and they're still crazy money. I don't know, but Mr. Mukesh Ambani or Mrs. I'm not sure if it's a man. I'm assuming it's a man. Their net worth is $83.4 billion out of India, and they got their money by being diversified. So they may be in the stocks, technology, real estate, media. They might be in a multitude of things. Okay, Steve Ballmer, $80.7 billion. It's number 10, excuse me. Number 10 on our list. Also, finally, we're back in the United States, and he also got his money from Microsoft, which is technology industry. So, okay. And then now here we go again. Francois, I think it's Francois, I don't know. Betancourt Myers, Francois Betancourt Myers is worth $80.5 billion, number 11, out of France with L'Oreal, the legendary makeup company. So they're under the industry of fashion and retail. So another one, like number one, and also still out of France. That's interesting, isn't it? That the two richest people two of the richest people in the world out of France are both in fashion and retail. I think that's interesting. Like, they're not technology based, they're not finance based. They're primarily in luxury items in the fashion and retail space. I think that's interesting. Okay, Larry Page is worth $79.2 billion, only 800, oh no, yeah. 800,000 from a billion, from 80 billion. So get your work to do. I'm sorry, that's not even 800,000. Let me see, it's $8 million probably. It's probably $8 million from from a billion, because we're dealing with billions now. So, but 79.2 billion, and shoot, that's probably 800 million. I gotta look at that. Anyway, so Larry Page is 50 years old, out of the United States again. The company is Google, and of course, Google is technology based. So he's number 12 on the list. All right. Okay. And who else we got? We got Amancio Ortega, 77.3 billion. Let's see what he does. He's out of Spain. His company is Zara, and they are fashion retail. Okay, so there's 3 people so far in the top 20 list who have luxury brands or certain retail brands that are apparently doing extremely well. So 77.3 billion, and he's up. That's dope. All right, so Sergey Brin. Not sure if I said that right. Maybe Sergey. Is that Sergey? I don't know. Sergey would be cooler, right? Sergey Brin is worth $76 billion. He's 49, out of United States, with Google as the company. And of course, Google is technology industry. That's what's up. Okay. Zong Shan. Okay. All right. I'm trying to say it the best I can. All right. Don't get mad if I say it wrong. All right. So this guy or girl, I don't know, lady, man, I'm not sure. But Zong is worth $68 billion. They're 68 years old, so they got $1 billion for every year that they are old. They're out of China, and it says beverages, pharmaceuticals, but basically food and beverage is their industry. Food and beverage, that's what's up. See, there's hope for me yet. Maybe I could take Tallahassee tea and make $1 billion. Get you some Tallahassee tea. Okay, so $68 billion out of China. Is that the first person? That's the first one out of China that we've seen. So far, we've seen France, United States, Mexico, India, Spain, and now China. Okay. Number 16. Wow, he's kind of down on the list. I don't know why I was expecting him to be higher. I don't know. But we got our dog, Mark Zuckerberg. Shout out to Mark. By the way, could y'all smash the like button? Smash the like button for your boy. And could you also check in and let me know where you guys is watching from? It's just get in the chat and just drop where y'all location is. I just want to see. All right, so Mark Zuckerberg is at $64.4 billion. Okay, now we know that's Facebook, and we know that's technology based. Shout out my all Mark, you feel me? Okay, Charles Koch and family. This is interesting. This is interesting. I'm gonna tell you why it's interesting, but Charles Koch and family, it says 59 billion. 87 years old, Koch Industries, diversified, which means that they have they have a diversified portfolio of things that they're invested in. But Koch Industries makes a lot of products that we use in our households on a daily basis. But it was typically two Koch brothers, right? And so Charles Koch is one of them, and then his other brother. Now they used to appear on the Forbes list back to back. So together, like individually, like even now it says Julia Koch and family. So it's Charles Koch now, still from before, and then he has a brother, but it looks like Julia, I don't know if that's his son, his daughter, his wife, or whoever, but she looks like she replaced the other brother on this list. As a matter of fact, I'm gonna click on it and see. Her children inherited a 40%. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear this. I didn't know this. So rest in peace, David Koch. I didn't know he passed, but it was Charles and David Koch. They were the Koch brothers, and they would appear on the Forbes list side by side. Julia and her three children, Julia Koch and her three children inherited a 42% stake in Koch Industries from her husband, David, who passed in August of 2019 at 79 years old. So, and she's 60 years old. So, currently she's 60. So, but yes, so she appears as pretty much an equal in far as worth. Charles Koch was 59 billion. Julia Koch is 59 billion. Both United States, both Koch Industries, and both diversified as far as the market that they're making their money in. There you go. Okay, hold on. Respect, family, Mr. Freedom. What's good? What's good? Yeah, we out here. We out here, brother. Okay, so number 19, because Charles and Julia Koch both shared the 17th position, but one would be 17, 18, so I guess they took up both positions. Number 19th richest person on the planet is also in the United States, and his name is Jim Walton. And if you know anything about the Walton last name, Walton, what does it sound like? Walmart, okay? And so Jim Walton is worth $58.8 billion out of the United States, Walmart, and Walmart falls under fashion retail. Yeah, it's definitely retail, so maybe not so much fashion, but definitely retail. They sell clothes in there, but definitely retail. So Walmart, and that's the number 19th position. Number 20th, in the 20th position, which is where we were going to stop. We were going to stop at the 20th person, but we're not, because let me explain why. But number 20 is held by Rob Walton at $57.6 billion. So Jim Walton has $58.8 billion. He's just a little richer than Rob Walton at $57.6 billion. It's crazy that I said just a little richer when we're talking about $1.2 billion richer. So over 1,000 millions richer. Okay, it's a huge difference. But with as much money as they got, it's not that much difference. Okay, so that's Rob Walton at $57.6 billion. Of course, United States, Walmart, fashion retail, and then the reason why we didn't stop at number 20 was because Alice Walton is also a part of the Walmart coalition, and she has $56.7 billion. So also Walmart and also fashion retail. So they have number 19, 20, and 21 spots. Walmart has those areas locked down. Okay. And just as an honorable mention, TikTok, let's say Phil Knight, who owns Nike, he's number 25 on the list, and that falls under fashion retail. And TikTok owner Zhang Yiming. Oh, so by the way, Phil Knight has 45.1 billion. That's the guy who owns Nike. He's also the richest CPA in the world. I'm an accountant, that's why. Just want to say that. But Zhang Yiming owns TikTok, and he's worth $45 billion. $45 billion. Okay. So, I'm trying to see if there's any other names that just jump out. Here's France again. France again at number, where is it? Number 28, Francois Pinault and family. Luxury goods, they fall under fashion retail. They're also out of France. That's 3 people on the Forbes list from France. All the people from France on the Forbes list, on at least the top 30, all got their money from fashion retail. That's crazy. That's crazy. That's interesting. And it's primarily luxury items. Who would have thought? That's interesting to me. So apparently, if you want to do fashion, you want to get into fashion, you better go to France. Better go to France because they run it. Gee. I'm just trying to see if there's any other things on here. Here's a hedge fund finally. Red Bull. Wow. Red Bull number 37. Mark. I can't say that last name. Food and beverage. Yeah, but you would have thought that real estate way down here, and this somebody from Hong Kong. Okay, got some finance investments, a couple. I'm way down on the list. I'm like looking at number like 50 something. I'm just trying to see if there's anything that jumps out. Suzanne Clatton is number 51 from BMW and pharmaceuticals, but primarily the industry is automotive. Okay, here's another one. Number 59 is also BMW automotive. Okay. All right. So what can we learn from this list? Definitely it's money and technology, right? And you have to it's just surprising to see that number 1, Bernard Arnault, is so much, $31 billion richer than Elon Musk. And Elon Musk is sending people to outer space. They got Teslas everywhere. But I guess Bernard know how to move a purse. You know how to move these purses and these shoes and stuff like that because he killing with his fashion retail. Gee. Yeah. Elon Musk, Jeff Bezos is number 3 with Amazon behind the guy who owns Louis Vuitton. This is crazy. I don't know. Because like Elon, Jeff Bezos, these guys is in the fabric of America. Bill Gates, Warren Buffett, they're in the kind of things that they own are almost, you can't do life in America without these things. In a large part, a lot of places across the world, you can't even go to school without Windows computers. You can't, it's so many things that function off of Geico insurance and things like these things are so ingrained into Berkshire Hathaway is owned by, Geico is owned by Berkshire Hathaway. So, it's Warren Buffett. So what I'm saying is these things are so ingrained into America or society that definitely in the American society, but computers just in general, Windows computers is Bill Gates. He is not as rich as Mr. Arnault. It's very interesting. Not even close. Teslas. What? You know how many Teslas? I see more Teslas than Louis bags, okay? Still, and with the price margin that you got to buy in and people trying to go to outer space and as much as they cover Elon Musk in the media and owning Twitter and all of that, still ain't touching your boy, man. He ain't touching Mr. Arnault, I just find it interesting. By the way, could y'all please smash the like button for me? We got to get more likes on this, man. Hit that like button for your boy, man. Hit that like button for your boy. If you want to make $1 million, hit the like button. If you want to make $1 million, hit the like button. All right. If you want to be worth $1 million, hit the like button. It's good luck. All right. The like button is good luck. You know. By the way, I still don't know where everybody from. Where y'all from? I'm trying to see. Maybe y'all saying something. Let me try and see if I can get over there and look. But technology used to rule the Forbes list. It's not so much now. It's not so much right now. I don't know. Man, y'all got to smash that like button for your boy, man. Hit that like button for your boy. Yes, sir. By the way, how I look in this? I did this for y'all. Man, you know? Yeah. But yeah, so I don't know. I used to just think, like, you know, if you went into technology, because technology definitely was good. Okay, Save Money is from Houston, Texas. What's happening? I need to come out that way. And see what's going on with y'all real estate out there. But technology used to be like a no-brainer. You know, everybody who's the fastest growing. I mean, it's still like that, I guess, because if you see the real estate people, they're like way at the bottom, unless it's under the diversified portfolios and stuff. But they're not. Their money isn't moving as fast as the technology guys, and definitely not as moving as fast as the I guess the luxury items people. I don't know what's going on with that. I don't know why he getting crazy money. Mr. Arnold getting crazy money. Just high quality items, I guess. I don't know. Fashion is big. I guess it's a form of expression. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Maybe I ain't fashionable enough. I don't know. But I wore this just because I knew he was the richest person on the planet. But that all happened because of COVID. Imagine those turn of events. He was already rich, but they just made him richer, you know. But yeah, so, you know, it's a very interesting thing to like see the Forbes list, so you can actually see where the real money is. If you were ever guessing, if you were like, yo, is there money in transportation? Look at it. Apparently it's not. I don't see anybody on there that's like transportation. They may be automotive, like they own car companies, but nothing is like, it may be the diversified people, maybe they have like, because I know Warren Buffett owns a railroad system, like, you know, some trains and stuff, but that's because he is an investor. He buys into different industries and stuff. But I don't see anybody who made the money from transportation, who like, we got billions of dollars just from running trucks and stuff. I don't see anybody doing that. And it's on the list. You could take a look at it yourself, but I ain't see that, okay? And what else we got? Yeah, the fashion thing is very surprising. I don't know why they got Elon as automotive. Yes, he has a car company, but it's a technology-based kind of thing. I'm still put him on the technology. Yeah, okay, Warren Buffett financing investments, but he's 92 years old. And if you know about compound interest, and if you had the ability to let stocks and things compound for a very, 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 very long time, yes, it makes sense as to why he's the oldest in the top 10 for sure. Maybe almost the top 20 or so. I think anybody's as old as him in the top 20. And so that would make sense as to why, with what he's in, you know, what his thing is, because he's an investor, long-term hold, and so his money's compounded over a very, very long time. So it makes sense. But for, like, if you wanted to just come out and make $1 billion, like, say, Mark Zuckerberg being 38 years old, technology, man. Technology, that's the way. Technology. Let me see who else. Dang, I didn't realize. Well, Elon is only 51, but Jeff Bezos is 59. You know, so these guys is older too. But trying to see the youngest person. Mark Zuckerberg, 38. This is my age. Till tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll be 39. But Mark Zuckerberg, 38. There's nobody even close to his age until the guy who owns TikTok. The guy who owns TikTok, guy or girl, I'm not sure, is 39. Everybody else is considerably older than Mark Zuckerberg. But technology got both of those people right there with those old folks. I won't say old folks like that, but you get it. All right, so anyway, I just wanted to come on here and do this real quick. Just talk to you guys about this because I find this list interesting. Maybe you guys can go check it out. It's on Forbes.com. What did I even search? Forbes 2023 richest people in the world. There you go. Okay, Save Money says, I'm trying to get into Airbnb arbitration and Amazon FBA. Also, Airbnb arbitration is a part of Realestate. Airbnb arbitration is you being a landlord and you getting paid by tenants on vacation. Okay. Is arbitration, if I'm not mistaken, like, say I own a house, you come as a person trying to get into Airbnb, come rent my house from me, and then in turn you sub-rent my house to Airbnb people. You pay me the rent that I asked. Let's say I asked for $1,500 in rent, and you rent the house from me yourself, or maybe through your company, and then you turn around and you try to make maybe $3,000 back through Airbnb by renting rooms out. So you still just paying me my $1,500 and you keeping $1,500. I'm not sure if that's what that is. Is that what that is? I'm just curious. If I'm not mistaken, I think that's what it is, but I'm not sure off the top of my head. Just curious. Because in that way, I guess you don't ever have to, you don't have to buy anything yourself, maybe? Yeah, correct. Okay, cool. Yeah, I figure so. Cool. Yeah, I mean, I don't see nothing wrong with it as long as the people who you renting from know what they doing, and as long as you don't get caught out there renting a spot that doesn't work well with Airbnb or something like that, and you can't make the rent that you got to pay to them and all that kind of stuff. So hopefully you get all of that kind of stuff figured out. But I do know someone. I got a video on this channel. Where is it? I'm going to find it real quick. Because we talked about that on this channel before. Let me see. All right, here it is. I'm going to put it in the chat. I found it. We talked about it on this channel, and she lost $10,000 doing this. You'll see how. Hold on. Let me see. There it is. Boom, there it is. Check that video out right there. She lost $10,000 doing this, and you'll see how she failed at rental arbitrage. Yeah, so check that out. All right. Don't lose no money like she did. All right. By the way, I ain't seeing all the likes on the video, man. Y'all got to hit that like button, man. Y'all smash that like button. I'm about to get up out of here. If y'all find any value in these videos, please like, share, comment, and subscribe. Right now you're watching Casino as a Name. Like, share, comment, subscribe, and we out.
Me and her together, we just count it up. Money on my mind, I can't get enough. Don't play with my money, you don't want no beef. Cause I come from the bottom, I come from the streets. When she first saw me, she say, who is that? When a man saw me, he called me a threat. I'm the one that really live with a rap. They ain't never did it, they ain't really true.
There are hedge fund managers making $1 million an hour. You know, it's crazy, right? It's money everywhere. It's money in everything. I want to help you. Start your business today. Come join my royal family. Subscribe to Casino is the name.